Hello, everyone. Welcome to BTS Reality Show. And we are back. This is season 2, and my name is Jermaine Okpe, your wonderful host, popularly known as Jermaine OG, and I'm excited to be here today. Are you guys? This is the Valentine edition. And with me, I have simianyaa. And I have missdemz.
Hey guys.
UK body in the building, ladies and gentlemen. How you guys doing?
Good.
You guys are late.
You need to go and blame the people that. Guys, the car broke down. Yeah, it didn't break down.
You didn't break the tires. Flat tire. Yeah.
Thank you. So we had to change the tire. Only for us now. We're on the side of the road.
And the driver is changing the tire. Next thing, some agberos.
They now came and they said, "Oh, in order for us to be allowed to change the tire, we have to pay them 100k.
100k for what? Are you changing the tire? Did you buy the tire? Did you buy the car?
They even took the screw and then they took the screw. Is a spanner? I was about to say screwdriver.
When they told me that people held them, I was thinking, what agency is that? Let's call them out on this podcast. They said Agboro.
Yes, sir.
The government needs to take this boys out of the road.
Bro.
Why will the car break down? Does the car plan to break down? And then you start to ask them for 100k.
Don't leave me alone.
You said they even asked you for 100k.
Yes, now. I have to be like, are you crazy? And I sent them 12. I thought goodness of man, they were telling that that's not enough. Can you imagine?
Then I went to decide prostrating. Lying down, saying, "Mama, send more." Say sorry. I was even on the phone at that point. They're lucky I didn't get involved.
I didn't even want us guys involved because of this accent. They go beat me 2 million. They go 16 now. Boy, I carry. They go even kidnap the girl.
I beg go. What's the Jamaican's podcast you're bringing her to?
I beg.
But if you're just joining us for the first time, subscribe, like, and share.
Period. And turn on your notification bell.
Don't play it. So this is the Valentine edition. It's a special episode because we're talking about love in your youth. So we had a lot of, will I say topics. We said the true definition of love, finding love, but we ended up calling it love in your youth. So ladies and gentlemen, I have amazing guests in the building. Give it up for yourselves. A round of applause for yourselves. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Are you guys excited?
I'm excited to be here. I'm with my girl.
Period.
Hi, baby.
Hey, baby.
Are you guys ready for this episode? It's about to be fire.
Let's go.
It's about to go down.
On my body.
Okay, so introduce yourselves for those just watching for the first time.
Should I start? Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is simianyaa. Simi so fine, so fly, and that's on period. I am a brand influencer. I am a YouTuber. I'm a business owner. I own 2 businesses, and I'm a baby girl for life.
Hey, what an introduction.
You,
well, guys, my name is missdemz. Also known as English. Yeah. Also known as Demi. I am a YouTuber. I am a content creator. I am also a business owner,
Yes, girl.
This year we are relaunching missdemz hair. Make sure you hit us up. If you want your hair dyed, any beautiful color, any ombre, hit me up. Also, what else do? I do many things. I'm a vibe.
Oh,
Buddy from the UK. Missdemz, why are you in Lagos? Why did you relocate back to Lagos? Let's start there.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, London is going through a cost of living crisis. The white people, they don't want us there. They want to send everybody. Yes, they want to send everyone back to go back to their country. So I came over here because my landlord, I realized he was turning crazy. My rent I was paying £1,850 every month.
A month.
And then he wanted to increase my rent to £2,200 a month.
How much are you earning?
But that's the thing, because it's pounds. But the thing is, you earn in pounds. But people, they always say, London's bad. But the bills you will pay
is also the equivalent, the value, same value.
It doesn't even make sense. So I now heard that people are paying 3 million, 2 million of rent for a whole year. I said, you know what? Let me come to Nigeria, relax a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Rest my mind.
And then it's crazy because I got over here and I realized that life is actually soft.
Yeah,
you know
it's not as bad.
You can get a house girl. You can get a chef. My sister.
Not chef.
Yeah, so
Yes, no.
I'm like, my mental health has
been better.
I'm more creative, I'm more calm, I'm more soft. I like it for me.
And you're looking soft. This year, no grief for what?
No grief for anybody.
Shut up the shirt. Take the microphone away. Shut up the shirt. Oh yeah.
Guys, this is my new business. If you want t-shirt, let me know. Thank you.
You go pay.
You go pay. Don't worry. This one, I only 10K. Hit me up.
You go pay for promo.
But welcome to
podcast.
Lagos. We love you and thank you for being here on this episode with
me.
us. You know, it's a good season. It's a new year, season 2, and we came back prepared with the hottest girls. So let's get really into it. The topic for today is love. What is love? Love is an affection between two people, between
these days,
more
some
people.
are doing it 3, 3, 4,
3, 4, 4, 5.
They are in a co-relationship. But yes, you are correct. Please
For a
proceed.
teen, for a place, for whatever. Love is just a strong affection. It's genuine, it's true, it's real. That's love. What do you guys call love in your definition?
You are correct.
Love is what.
You are very correct.
Yes, so.
But
Love is what simianyaa has. Yeah.
That's not what they asked you. Is that what the dictionary said?
Yes.
But yeah, she's not wrong. I'm in love and I'm obsessed. And I didn't even know what to do about it. I'm in love. I'm obsessed.
And my man. Thank you to my man.
It's okay, Joe. I'm shy. But yeah, love is a very, see, as cliche as it sounds, God is love. Let me explain. See, there's a type of love that you can only have if God gives it to you. Love, they say love is patient, love is kind. See, it is not a lie. Because sometimes that person that you look at and say, I'm in love, annoy you. But that's where love being patient comes in. See, love, the way the Bible defines it, is it. I'm not joking. When the Bible said love is patient, love is kind, I don't even know what that part of the Bible, but she said that love is patient, love is kind. It's enough to stop there. That's what love is. Yeah. Love does not envy.
Love does not boast.
I'm telling you.
It must be nice.
It must be nice. It must be so nice.
It must be nice. So,
We can't relate.
You guys. I don't even know how single people are surviving these days.
Hey, see them. you see them.
Oh my God, you guys should not come for me, but it is sweet. No, you guys. I need everybody in their life to experience love at least once.
So there's romantic love, there's family love, there's brotherly love.
But they say finding love in your youth. Let's focus. Let's focus on defining which type of love are you talking about exactly. Let's know.
We're talking about finding love in your youth. That's the romantic love,
Exactly.
relationship love, sexual love, intercourse love.
No.
You know, strong loving.
You
See me, one talk say, you know, they do the thing.
God forbid. Never, ever. Please don't involve me. Everything is the goal. I don't even know what all of you. Let's proceed. Let's talk about
is the goal.
romantic love.
All right, so let's even talk about love in general before we even go to love romantically. People cannot even love romantically because love is affected from when you're born. It's injected into you from when you're born. So now, some people can't love the way they want to love due to so many things. It could be, and I wrote it down just so I don't forget, due to abuse, due to parental love, and due to what? Condition. Now, let me start with abuse. A lot of people were abused when they were little. So they didn't get to learn what love truly is.
Trigger warning.
So let me explain. Trigger warning. You have a neighbor or you have a maid. You're not even allowed to experience relationship love because you were assaulted when you were younger. Your first ejaculation as a man or a woman was without your will. Then you now feel like love has to be sexual all the time because that's how you were taught to love. You were abused. So I would say a lot of people are conditioned to love in certain ways due to what they have had to go through. It's not their fault that they love the way they do. Someone that's abused, how do you expect them to love wholeheartedly when the only way they've learned how to love is from that abuse?
They've been scarred.
They've been scarred. You always feel like if you go to a relationship, if you're not sexing the person right, that's the only thing you think about because that's what you thought from abuse. Then parents, maybe you grew up in a household where it's like your parents are constantly shouting on you, your parents are constantly like, beating you, or they're just constantly insulting you. Then you go into a relationship, all you now have to do is to be what? Toxic, because that's the kind of love. If you're not insulting someone, you big head, monkey. If you don't say monkey, you have not yet proven to the person that you love them because that's how you were conditioned.
Till tomorrow, I will never understand that on the basis that, like, I feel like my mom was quite verbally abusive. And it's not, I can't be in a relationship where someone is like attacking me verbally. Like, to me, I just think you hate me, and it will trigger me because that's something that I've.
Yeah, but you are correct. They shouldn't even be verbally attacking you. That's not right.
That's what we're
very
trying to
wrong.
say. That's what we're trying to say. That
Yeah.
why people, as in for you, you're smart lady, so you've realized that that's not a good way to love someone. But some people, because that's all they've known, it's their conditioning, and that's how they go through with life. So your luck is you don't have to, insult somebody or get insulted to feel love. But some people, that's what they know. What you know from childhood is what you know. Like, that's what you grew up with, really.
And there's another angle to this where people are always searching for love, finding it difficult to love themselves, and are always looking for somebody to love them or somebody else to love because they didn't experience love from home. So how they didn't have parents' love, parents' affection, they're not looking for somebody to be that represent. So whatever standards you give to them, they'll always take it because they just want you to be there. That's why even if the man is beating them or is abusive, they will stay because their head is, I want to be loved. I don't want to be abandoned again. I don't want to be left alone again. I want to be attached to this person. So because of the need for love they've been craving, they just stay in whatever situations, they're just desperate for love. And then that's actually another problem because you're not enjoying, that's not real love when you are scared or you're desperate for it. It's not real. It's synthetic
love.
Yeah.
Another angle to it has to be, we said conditioning.
Yeah.
But what about the conditions that are from single parents? So, for example, now you grew up with just your mom. As a boy, no father figure in your life. So it's like you grew up almost broken some way because, like, every child needs their father and their mom. They play different roles respectively. So if you grow up with just one, there's going to be a gap. And sometimes it does affect them. Some of them grow up in abject poverty. So all they know is financial love. If you're not giving them money, they don't want to love because they were so broke growing up.
But there are also people that still believe that and they were not broke growing up. So I think everything differs from person. I'm serious because there are some people that they were seemingly okay growing up. They even had everything they needed to have. But now their love is still transactional. Do you understand? So I think it's sometimes that family affects. Do you understand? But some people, personality plays a big role. You said something before before this financial thing. Oh, I've forgotten. I was going to talk about it. Yes, before the grew up single mothers. Now let's assume she even lost her husband along the line. What will you say about that? It's not the woman's fault now. Or it's not the man's fault that his wife died or the mom died. It is now making sure that they train their child to understand that even if you don't have a father figure right now, you
have to still turn out right.
Yes, you still have to turn out right. So I don't think it should be. It should not be an excuse. That's why I always tell, you're not any
less than someone
people that had parents.
You're still very important.
You shouldn't have a bad character in love because you didn't grow up with two parents. It's not right. That's why I would say that when you are about to enter into a relationship, you should come healed. Do you understand? There are some relationships, right?
This one now therapy. Therapy, simianyaa.
Don't talk to me.
No, you should actually come healed. There are some relationships that can heal you. But imagine if the person is not patient enough to heal you, or the person is like you that needs healing. So who will heal who? So I always advise people that before you enter into a relationship, come healed. Two damaged people cannot work. One damaged person self cannot heal. It won't be perfect because what if that person is not patient enough to help heal you? You'll be thinking the person is mad. The person
Simi is so right. Do you know that, Simi? You are just dropping bars.
No,
you guys should please. But it's the truth because I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a situation whereby, okay, so like, glory to God, I'm good now. But I had an anxious attachment style in love before. That is, you're very dependent on your significant other.
Yeah.
I've been there only once in my life.
So it's not like dependent that I need financial help. I just want to talk to you every time.
Do you know where that also comes from? Do you know where that also comes from? Guess where that also comes from?
Where? What?
You feel like you need to help the person. You feel like you need to fix the person. You feel so it's like,
in that case, that was my first relationship.
Yeah, it comes from you.
So for me, according to social media, there was people that have anxious attachment styles. They will not love that home, and it's a lie. I'm so loved at home. My parents love me with all the fiber in their body, but I still felt the need to.
Why will you say that?
Why my parents love me?
No, why will you say that you still felt the need to, be like that?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't even know it was anxious attachment till I sat down to realize why is this happening. Like if he doesn't call me in 2 hours, I'm having anxiety. Not because I don't think the person loves, just because I just want to be on the phone every time. If you're not replying my text immediately, I'm getting anxious. Like, I'm uneasy. Like, I'm not just, I'm happy until the person is near, even if the person is near me and the person just walks fast more, I feel the need to chase and run after. Like, I just had to take a step back and be like, no, this is not normal. So I stopped dating or even entering talking stage till that part of me was healed. Because if you can run mad, especially if the other person now has an avoidance attachment. Avoidance people don't like anxious people. Like, they don't like people that are always, that one too, they need healing. Everybody in this whole world
needs healing.
Need healing.
Like everyone
because
needs
you always
therapy.
experience a style. So, but like, you just have to. So I've been there, and then, lots of times guys don't like that. Like, let's be honest. We can say that men are a lot, but let's be honest. Women self.
A lot.
Men don't like women that. Men, they like to be the chaser. They like to run after women. So imagine a woman running after man. Sometimes it's a turn off for them. I mean, you're a man. Let's assume a girl is always the one texting first, calling first.
I don't mind. I really don't mind that. But I think it's when it becomes toxic. Because when things become excess, they become toxic.
Yes, that's what I'm trying. You
know,
see,
it's not about the texting. No,
You will
who
chase
doesn't
so
really
much.
like.
The boy will just
is
be
it
like-
chivalry? What do they call that thing?
Chivalry. We like you to open my door for me, cut my food.
that's when it's coming from the man to the woman.
But before
when
we
it's coming
go
from
ahead, the topic's becoming real juicy. This episode is sponsored by Classic Timers. Give it up for our sponsors, guys. They're the number one rich watch brand and jewelry brand in Lagos, Nigeria. We're going to get into it, but I just thought to introduce them officially. They are our sponsors for this episode. Thank you. So now the next question has to be, do you think love has to be financial?
Yes. Yes. I said yes.
Okay. Why yes?
Cool. For me, I feel like maybe it's because I started this whole love on a struggle love. You know the ones where it doesn't have shingbai, but I'm willing to be their loyal girlfriend, even help you out financially. I've gotten to a point in my life where you it's different if your man is in position and he's looking after you and then he goes broke. You've shown me that when you have, you give. Therefore, when you don't have, I can actually assist you. I can help. I'll actually ride the wave with you because you had me. I can't do you are struggling. I should now come and be struggling with you. I should now downgrade my lifestyle to be managing with you. For me, that just doesn't work. I believe that love, in order for there to be a nice, loving environment where we can foster children, a home, everything, financials needs to be there. I don't believe in struggling.
I agree with you.
No, but I think when you put it like that, obviously you don't believe in struggling, but people have turned relationship to a poverty alleviation scheme.
Okay, to be fair, yeah.
But I was going to say something.
What?
Before I come, I agree with you that some people have, but I was going to say something in relation to what you said. I agree with you, sir. And that's why I need men to understand that if you see, you know what you're calling struggling?
What?
To somebody else, that is the person that will elevate her. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Men, if you see a girl, that seemingly is doing better than you, I'm not saying don't toast to. Do you understand? Don't expect, I don't know how to explain it, like, one man's meat is another man's poison. Let's just be hypothetically speaking. Let's assume a man earns 100,000. There's a girl out there that is earning 2K, and that man will be able to provide for her from that 100,000. But you earn ‘1 million naira per month. He earns 100,000. In that situation, it's not like because he's supposed to be the provider. In that point, he doesn't have what it takes to be a provider for you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So now, in that girl's instance, this man that earns 100K and she earns 2K is going to be like a king. He's going to be able to provide for her. So what I'm trying to say is that with the way God has worked it out, the man being the provider for the woman, when you see that the woman you are supposed to be a provider for is distance gaps in front of you, relax, wait. Do you understand? That is when it will now become a thing of financial because sorry, I'm speaking Yoruba, but like in a position where you are able in a position where you're able to provide for her, there will never be a conversation of provide for me. You don't understand? You won't have to talk about it.
That's why when he asked,
so I'm saying that
the question was, do you think
relative
relationships have to be financial?
I feel like
So yes, I get where she's coming from, but I'm trying to say that people don't understand where
has to be
you are.
Financial?
No, yes, because the man has to be the provider. I am a strong believer of
let's
the
be
man.
real.
Okay,
We're
so-
Nigerian,
Okay.
and I feel like for the most part we're all pretty traditional.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't want to provide for a man,
exactly. So I agree with you.
so it has to be financial.
Yes. So
What about the man who say, "Oh, why don't you provide for yourself?"
I
At
am
least to an
providing for
extent.
myself.
But some girls want the men to do every single thing. You need your hair done, you want to go to the man. You want to buy pints,
I also
you want to go
feel
to the
like
man.
you
You
should
want to
also-
eat, you want to go to the man.
There-
If the man doesn't
No.
buy you a Valentine gift, but he buys gifts every other day, you're angry.
Hey, wait, so everybody wait. That Valentine's Day, excuse me, is a different day. It's a totally, very honestly different day. I will never even agree that because you're buying gifts every other day. Me too, I'll buy for you now.
Yes,
That particular day, let's buy for each other.
See me now, we have to drag you, or we need to put you under the bus. So are you trying
Why?
to say if your man wasn't buying you all these gifts, because we see that your relationship is quite public,
Yeah.
it wouldn't work?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. It's the
She said
Valentine's Day you
Valentine's Day.
talked about. Oh.
Mm.
You are saying every other day he buys you gift, but he doesn't buy on Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
You have a problem with him.
Mhm.
No, we're buying for each other now.
Uh-huh.
The
But
Valentine's
if you
Day is a
didn't do anything
special
for
separate
Valentine's,
day.
if you didn't do anything for Valentine's Day,
He will do. He's not that type
If
of
he
person.
doesn't do,
He's not that type of person. Don't worry.
Ah.
He will do. I'm telling you, he will do because I will do also. It's.
so
our
what would you say you
relationship is
love
not
so much about
one-sided.
your relationship?
Yeah.
Me, the peace I'm enjoying. No, it's
So
so
you say
peaceful.
it's not the money you
No,
love
she's
the
not
most.
lying.
No,
Because
the
we used
peace-
to see simianyaa before. She entered a relationship, we don't see her again.
Yes. This is personal matter between me. Our
Okay.
friendship. It's not
Anyway.
a matter.
When you guys came together, how don't you say
Thank
again?
you.
Then
you.
didn't wine.
Let me just close my mouth.
Dems, please. That's
Mm.
possible. But what I'm trying to say is, I agree. Let me tell you, people have love languages. My love language is gifts,
To be honest.
reassurance.
Yeah.
Some people they don't like gifts, and that's fine.
Who doesn't like it?
Yeah, I
Everybody
don't know
likes
for
gifts.
them. Wow, you
No,
might
some
meet
people, they don't
that they
like
could care
gifts.
less. So, but me,
What Nigerian girls don't like, and I'm speaking for them today, is that they don't like flour. A lot
Yeah,
of them
like-
don't
oh,
see
that's
they
a
don't
lie, oh.
see
Me.
value in flour. They will say
Me.
give them the money. Why
To
you go
be
this money
honest,
go they
no,
buy
no, no,
flour
no,
at
no,
2
no, no.
million?
I love
1 million.
no, no.
Flour of 1 million.
No, that's not
No,
too
buy me
I
flour
love flowers.
150k and then the remaining money give
Say
her.
it louder.
You can buy me flour of 150k and then the remaining money that you would have used for the 2 million for a bouquet of flowers. You should give
Yes,
it to
exactly.
me.
That 2 million naira flower is too costly, but I love flowers. But don't buy me 2 million naira flower for what?
For
now?
what?
As how?
That's a lot.
Except if you see my account balance and I have like 300 million naira. Even till then, why are
be
you
fair,
spending 2
yeah.
million naira on flower?
No, see, if my account is
Roses?
stats, yeah, no, because that'd be beautiful. Imagine coming home and your whole they've decorated.
I like
everywhere
Cardi B and
roses.
Offset.
It'll be beautiful.
Hey,
That'd
cute, but we know that one. Rose
Do
Do you
Royce food
think
accompanied.
a lot of Nigerian
honest.
girls have imaginary love standards due to like
Social media?
foreign
Do you mean
and social
unreasonable
media?
love
Yes.
standards?
Yes, unreasonable. Not unreasonable. They'll just say high standards due to what they see on social media. Like now you mentioned
yes,
Cardi B.
now.
But your boyfriend is not Offset. Your boyfriend is a
Yeah.
boy earning a normal salary or what? 25.
Yes, I
and you
agree with
expect
you
him
that-
to
Okay,
do
cool.
roles
If,
like
I, if, I'm,
Offset.
if I'm being honest, yeah, I'm not expecting the whole apartment. I'm saying as a girl, naturally, let's be real, we all have a dream. Like we have a dream in our head of what we'd love our ideal relationship
Everybody
to be.
loves
Everybody.
romance. I don't think there's any girl that'll say she doesn't like
Do you
romance.
understand? But I
Please
just
be
feel
romantic.
like I just
Yes.
feel like I'm able to accommodate. Like my
Mhm.
thing is, you don't actually have to have a lot of money.
Mhm.
I would prefer somebody that is able to look after me
Mhm.
and be romantic. But even something as cute as you get like a basket. You've cooked food or you've ordered food or something inside
The
the basket.
thoughts.
The thought, we'll go to a nice park or maybe a sectioned out place. Even if you were to get an apartment, then maybe it has a nice balcony and then we do like a cute picnic.
Do you understand?
You light candles
See,
around the area,
my babe.
music playing. Maybe even call somebody
Whoever has my baby romantic,
Be
oh, she
romantic.
loves
I like
it.
romance.
So that's your
she
love
loves
language.
it.
That's your type of love.
Yes, now obviously a gift.
Yes.
But I like the thought. Is actually the
Jermaine,
thought
let
that
me
counts.
explain to you. It is not how expensive it is. It is
It's the
the
thoughts.
thoughts that really,
honestly.
really, really, really counts. Now, if your thoughts is not costly, good,
That's
fair
even-
enough.
Now I know that you
But-
really thought about me.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But even though let me tell you, some men, if like they should have all the money in this world, they still wouldn't give. And that's why people always say, I'm telling you, that's why people always say, don't date a rich man, date a generous man, because person will get 100k.
Yes.
If he give you 60k, old 40k, I'm telling you, if he loves you.
To be
See, let me tell
honest.
you, men, they know what to do. They know what is right. They know they're supposed to be providers. They provide for the people they love.
They know.
So it's not that people are forcing them. You are not just worth it if they are not doing it.
So,
I'm
Simi,
telling
do you believe you're experiencing true love?
Yes.
Why we say so?
Because it's difficult because at the end of the day, you know thyself. Do you understand?
Mhm.
But because of the experience you have about this person, you kind of know this person. See, let me tell you, I'm not going to lie. it's so peaceful. You know when the anxiety you have that, oh, what is this person doing? Because I don't have it. Like, see, I'm so calm, and because I know that I will never do anything to jeopardize my love, and I know that he sees it, he wouldn't do anything to jeopardize our love and our relationship. See, and then just allowing yourself breathe and relax, because you can't control everything.
Yeah.
Do you understand? You can't deep it too much. You can't think about it too much.
You go
Because
mad.
do you understand? So you just have to trust your relationship, trust your man, trust God, and just pray that, you know what, it works out. Because like what I always say is that I have exes too. He has exes too. I'm sure at some point in my life, I was so sure. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But in that moment, don't think of the bad things. Like the things that can go wrong, the things that can go bad.
Yeah.
Forget it till that time. And do you know what the thing is? The prayer is that it never happens. But in the moment, enjoy the moment, love the moment.
Yeah.
Don't be waiting and be saying, what if, what if.
Yeah.
Forget the what ifs in that moment. You are.
Is that why you're
having good
so
love.
public about your relationship? Because
That's not why
I want to ask, why are girls so private about it? They will post man hand. If they come, they will post their man but blur his face. But you see me, someone was telling me before I got here that, like, I know simianyaa. I was telling I was bringing simianyaa on my show, and they were like, oh, the girl that turned on TikTok for, having that dramatic entrance during the surprise. So talk to us about that. How is it like for you, like being so public about your relationship?
I'm a lover
why?
girl. I'm such a lover girl. I mean, before him, I had been public about another relationship. It's just that at that time I wasn't yet very popular as it is. I dated somebody for 4 years and I was always posting. That's how I am. When I'm really in love and I'm sure that this is what I want to do, I don't hide my relationship, because it actually keeps you in check also. When you are hiding something, you can be sneaky. You don't understand what I'm trying to say? Like, it's even not a check for the person, but for me also. Because as I cannot mess up. It is going to be, I don't know if everybody thinks like me, but that is how I'm thinking. Not because I can't control myself, even if it was private. But it's not even public, because I just love my man so much. I want the world to know. Do you understand? Like, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. But I really love the guy. Do you understand? So I don't.
You're crying.
I'm a very emotional person, but I really like him. So like,
I've never had this on my show before. This kind of mushiness.
Why am I
Get up
wanting?
from your knees.
Stand up!
Hey, stand up!
Why am I going to, like? But for the longest, I wasn't posting them. You know now.
Yes,
like
now.
for about 6 months. Of
She was getting her hair done in my studio.
So what happened? Tell us.
That's how I was minding my business. So they called me at the gates. That someone is at the gates. Next, we just see flower. I said, "See, where is this one from?" She goes,
like flower.
She said,
I love flowers.
She said, somebody that fancies me. I said, see me. Next thing you know, I'm sure he even sent food that day as
yes,
well.
no.
Even
And
paid for the hair.
You follow
the
your
flower.
side.
Of course, I am tired from there now. Now send better tip. Thank you, Mr. Femi dancing.
Shout out to him though.
Yeah,
Simi
so like,
loves
it's
him
a
so much.
good.
Simi, you really almost cried. Look at your
Bro,
eyes.
you see her eyes.
Wow.
Hey.
It's a good man. It's really good to me.
You
Do
can only get
understand?
this at BTS reality show. So if you're just joining us, subscribe, and share. This is the Valentine
Also,
edition.
He's a good man. He's a good person. So for the longest, I wasn't posting because it, like, like how the voices in my head were getting the better part of me. What if girls and it's not a lie, because as soon as I started to post my man, if you see babes, Nigerian girls need to do better. They literally need to do better. And I don't blame people that hide their relationship, but I trust my man so much. Because at the end of the day, how did he reach? He never even reached 24 hours in his DMs. Nigerian babes, don't be thirsty. Relax. And that's why I say I don't.
But is it that they like? Is it that they like fights? They like.
It's not the
They want to take your joy or what?
He can take care of you. That means he can take care of me.
Yes,
That's what it takes.
Yes, now.
Do you understand?
So you clearly have it, and if you can do all of this, that means you have extra on the side.
Yeah.
Now I want to face you, missdemz.
Hey.
How is the dating life or the dating stratosphere in the UK?
UK?
Compared to Nigerian men.
Before we gotta start chanting again, I would say this because I don't want to bash the UK boys. I just think there's a difference between UK boys and Nigerian men. Does that make sense? I feel like Nigerian men know what they need to do. UK boys, remember UK is very multicultural. So it's not that people don't have culture. I just think the cost of living is so high that like they're like, go away with your unrealistic expectations. Like in the UK, it's not a surprise that you will go out on a date and maybe I might pay this time, you'll pay next time. Yes.
Split the bill.
We'll split the bill 50-50.
Wow.
Yes. Wow.
And like, you agree, and they agree to that, the girls over there.
It's not, see, and the thing is, people would say there's some girls who'd be like, yeah, but I don't bring your poverty mindset over here, because there are guys that also pay, but it's more common for you, like for instance, even on a first date, right? That you'll probably go 50-50 because it's a first date. In Nigeria, the standard is the guy, like whether you have money, whether you don't have money, he still knows that
he has to pay.
He has to. Do you understand? Like, and I feel like maybe that's why I think I like the Nigerian dating scene more, because there's a lot of culture embedded even into dating. Do you understand? So that comfort of knowing. So now it's just a case of maybe if you have a range of guys who want to date you, now actually analyzing whether it's the top spectrum or the bottom spectrum. But bottom line is they still understand their role. So I do like dating in Nigeria.
Yeah, we have to give Nigerian men their flowers.
I do. You do.
As much as
round of applause for my brothers. The men in Nigeria, they carry their weight.
They could be somehow, don't worry.
They will look after you. There's a reason why all these other girls from different countries, they're looking at Nigerian
they don't want
men.
to leave them.
You have to give Nigerian men accolades. Let me not lie. I just think when it now comes to the emotional part, I think Nigeria is starting to harden me in terms of dating, because they can actually love you. They can look after you. However, there are people on the side. Like in Nigeria.
Oh, I'm trying to say Nigerian men cheat a lot. Is that what you're trying to say?
I believe I won't even say cheat. I think they entertain people a lot.
In what sense?
In sense that you can be in a committed relationship and you can still, like, your ex will still be popping up. You can still be having a friendship with your ex, or maybe it's your ex birthday, you can still be sending money to your ex. Or it's like you can go to the club and like, I don't know, they just have a mentality of, but I'm looking after you. But I'm like, so because they know what they need to do financially, they can get away with things in other areas. Ooh. Whereas in London, when it comes to dating,
what about this married man? I have a friend, I'm not going to call her name, but she was saying it. It's a married man with kids. But you will take her out, travel out with her, do all sorts of things. But when his wife calls, tell her to shut up, my wife is calling. Do you know what that does to the person?
It makes you, that's what I'm saying, I feel like it makes you a bit harder.
So I feel you. I'm not going to come here and say the girls aren't going through it, but then, you got to pay a price for everything now.
That's why I believe that with UK boys, you might not get like the money
because,
per se,
but
I would say that the love with UK boys is more
they have to be loyal now.
Yes, now that's what I'm saying. The love with UK boys is more strong. Like I would actually feel like I can fall in love with this person.
Is that why a lot of the girls in the UK get pregnant early?
I thought they get pregnant early here.
Woo! That's a hard take. But I don't know. I was in London this summer. And every time I was in the bus, I was just seeing one young girl pushing a trolley.
See, they can, because there's benefits. You guys don't have a benefit system over here. Over in London, you can be a single mother and the government will look after you. That doesn't happen over here. That's why
in Nigeria.
That's why I feel like you have to make sure they teach you to make sure that you make this man fall in love with you or have a certain level of care for you. Because if he leaves you and he decides not to give a heck about you or the child, you're the one that's gonna have to face your problem. But in London, you can actually say, "Fuck you." Can we say here? You can actually tell your baby dad to get lost. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because you know that the government, you can still collect maybe 500. That would be like what? 600k from the government a month to help you look after the child, pampers, nappies. You understand?
So that's why they go there and just be getting knocked up like that.
If you have it under 25, government will look after you. Once you're 25 and above, you're on your own.
That's good.
So let's go to the next question, because I'm enjoying this episode. If you know you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now the next one is, why is it that when love starts, love is sweet? You don't reach 2 weeks. You don't ask out. The love is like, you guys have been dating for 100 years. Why is it that, especially in this Nigeria, is it general, the love starts sweet and becomes sour when it gets...
I think Nigerian men get bored really easily.
I don't want to... That love. That's not love. That's synthetic.
But am I lying? You've never heard that before?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't love.
Not me talking like missdemz. What I did talk? Jamie, change your accent.
It wasn't love. That was synthetic. 2 weeks. That's not love. Let me tell you. I think I know what happens. Sometimes they are love bombing you. They actually don't even like you.
Wait, can I tell? Sorry.
Let us get under your pint.
I have to throw something in there. It was here in Nigeria that I met this guy, right? And within 3 weeks, he was like, I want to tell you something. I said, what? Because I love you. I just looked at him and said, It's like, I love you, like, and I really want to take things further with you.
Are you whispering?
2 weeks. I just started ghosting him because I just felt like you're weird.
Like, be for real.
Be
but
serious.
You know what's funny?
Be for real.
That's love.
Because it can happen.
No.
I disagree.
3 weeks.
Who do you know you want for?
How many times did I speak to you in the 3 weeks? You're telling me that you love me. What do you love about me? Let's start there. Tell me what you love about me.
What do you know that you love?
Week 1. Okay. So you had not known him before that first week.
Week 1, week 2, week 3.
I think also in Nigeria we use that word love like carelessly.
Bro, it's weird. Like to me that and
no one means to love someone.
I still take.
That's what I'm saying. That it's not real. It's synthetic. It could be love bombing.
The childish part of me
take it out.
You know, love. The word love. To me, if I say I love you, I really, really mean it.
And it has 3 components. They say it has what? Communication, compromise, and commitment. Are Nigerians willing to commit?
They will communicate.
Compromise.
And
that's what I'm saying.
Don't mean of compromise. That is, you have a chance to get this, but because of your partner, you let it go.
You tell me
they won't do it.
You tell me you love me, but you haven't seen my bad side. That means there's something wrong. Yes, now.
Love is loving the totality.
Yes.
She knows she have bad character.
Yes.
No one is perfect.
Everybody has their own.
No one is perfect.
I was going to say something about this 2 weeks. Some of them, sometimes for them is an ego thing. They will chase you so much. When you finally now soften your heart and start to like them back, there's one thing, testosterone thing. It's like a manly, like a satisfaction
I
they
finally
get.
got in her.
Okay, now they not start to act up. Some people, they do it for sex.
Yes,
they just lie. They know that you without love.
There's a terrorist wrong.
Yes, now. And that's what I feel like you're saying.
You will not agree. So they will make you think that they love you after they hit.
They say, I feel like they tell you that they love you so they can sleep with you.
And it's so weird because...
And after they hit...
So...
No bad.
So the thing is like, it's just that. So that was not love. The love doesn't decline. It was never love from the beginning. If you say you love somebody, people don't know what love. I want to know what love is.
Hey, simianyaa.
All right.
I want you to show me.
Okay, guys. So we need to talk about our sponsors real briefly.
Yeah.
Shout out to Classic Timers for sponsoring this episode. They are, like I said, a jewelry brand. They sell the best jewelry here in Nigeria. And I wrote some things down. So if you guys like what I'm about to say, please patronize.
What's the Instagram page?
The Instagram page is classictimers_. So they sell high-end jewelry from AP watches to Pateks to Richard Mille's to Rolexes. So please, if you would like to get something, especially this Valentine's Day, it's Valentine's season, it's love season, you want to get something for your loved one, for your lover, go to Classic Timers right now. Hit them up.
Did they send one for us on the show so we can?
Classic Timers, send us our watch, our jewelry.
Our AP.
Our bling, 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 bling. But shout out to you guys at Classic Timers for sponsoring this episode. And yeah, big
well
ups.
Thank you.
So next on we have do you think it's better to be public? Oh, I think I already asked that. But at the end, you're trying to say.
You know what? Like, finish your question because I was going to say something then, but then we just went into something
Okay, so
else.
do you think it's better to be public or private with your relationship?
Everything has advantages and disadvantages.
I'm for private.
And you're very, very open about it. Do you ever fear?
That's the thing. For you to start that kind of thing, you have to remove
fear.
Everything that concerns fear. You have to eliminate. Just carry your handbag, put it aside, throw it outside of the window because at that point, what did I see? And you see, me, I think it's the best because if there's anything that will scatter it, it will scatter.
Yes, sir.
See,
what will happen will happen.
Yes,
what will stay will stay. What will scatter will scatter.
You will not be feeling like an idiot.
Yes.
Do you understand? Like, let me tell you something. I used to date people before this business, and I post them. I know why. I don't go lie. I know why because it showed me that I say something they will.
Something's off. Yeah.
But when you are sure of something, and there's people that don't get me wrong, there's people that are sure that they would be with this person, but they still don't post, and that's because normally in real life they are very private people. But see, I'm going to shake one table here.
Oh, yeah, shake.
If you are a public figure, and you say, I don't like my relationship public, even after, maybe, okay, I can understand before marriage, let me tell you. But in that point where you guys are engaged and you are, something is, I'm smelling fish. You see, I promise you, let me tell you, the best thing to do is, because a broken engagement is better than a broken marriage. Scatter everything now before you get to that point.
I was about to
sign
even
the
say
paper.
that. So are you guys going to say that
Scatter it.
you would take
quickly
a
scatter
relationship that you know might not lead to marriage seriously?
And some people don't care for marriage.
Yeah.
Some
You
people
would.
don't care for marriage.
I would.
See, in fact, there's nothing wrong with not getting married. Let me put it to you. If we're going biblically,
You're going to get dragged for that.
just hold on. If we're going biblically, marriage, not getting married is not a sin.
What do you mean? Because Jesus didn't get married. Is that what you mean?
No, that's not it. It's like how they say, I'm not saying that there are sins that would be cleared once you marry. So by the time you marry, according to the Bible, it's no longer fornication. It's allowed in marriage.
Yes.
But it's not that you will not now marry and then you, how do I explain it? You cannot go to hellfire for not getting married. What I'm trying to say is for women that are saying as if not getting married is the end of their life. It's not the end of your life. There is no rule in the Bible that says if you don't marry, he that doesn't marry will go to hell. I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that to the people that are desperate for love and say this marriage is do or that, it is not, because at the end of the day, biblically, you will not go to hellfire for not getting married. But marriage has been commanded by God. Be fruitful, multiply. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? But it's not like it's not like
Missdemz, what happened?
No, I'm trying to remember your question.
no,
my question was simple.
the public and private thing. But he was talking about me being dragged for the marriage not being a sin. I'm not saying people should not marry. Marriage is good. I'm gonna get married. I want to get married. I'm just saying that.
No, my question
unlike
was
the sins that were listed in the Bible of lying
Yes,
and stealing and
yes,
murdering.
Yes.
Marriage, not getting married is not a sin that would get you to hell.
No, the question was simple. The question was, would you take a relationship seriously if it doesn't lead to marriage, even though it wouldn't lead to marriage?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
Why?
some people don't care for
I
it.
would. It's not. I care. I want to get married, right?
I want to look low key. I don't know where that's going, but if it happens,
I just think why I can take it seriously is because it's about the intention. Do you know what I mean? Like there are some people again who don't believe in marriage, but at the same time, I might be, this relationship might actually be for a season. Maybe we were supposed to meet and love ourselves, grow and elevate. Maybe you're meant to take me to the level where I'm actually supposed to meet my husband.
Wait, but what if, I think what Jermaine is saying is that from the beginning, you know it won't lead to marriage.
Sometimes you can know
You
that.
still take it seriously.
Yes.
regardless. So now I'm arguing with that. Let me tell you why I'm arguing with that. I had this argument with my friend.
Yeah.
And I want to even call her name Quick Steph. We're talking about it. We're large about it. It's like, it's okay to take relationship that might not lead to marriage seriously because you need to test and have an understanding about, what you like, what you don't like.
Yes, you have to learn.
But I don't believe that. I'll tell you how, you
don't.
know why? You're getting run through a lot of people, different traumas. It's like, if it's not serious, why even go into it in the first place?
I'm
You
not
see all
that
the
type
red
of person.
flags. You see that, especially now that we're growing older. I mean, I just turned 25. It's like I'm about to waste another 4 years with a lady that I know that will not lead to anything. Why do that?
What's the point?
My love I want now is someone who's gonna love me for me.
Let me
Who
tell
I
you
know
something.
that this might potentially lead to kids, to a longer relationship
So-
Let me tell
than
you
just.
something.
I'd rather not even put a title to it. Let's just do our thing than calling it relationship at this point of my life.
It can be a
and knowing
relationship.
that it's not gonna lead to anything.
It can be a relationship because I agree with her. You're learning. How are you gonna know what you can
But
accept
that's the
and
thing,
can't
it was
accept?
not discussed from the beginning. That one is, if people started dating, sometimes you are not sure that you will marry the person from the first day you say yes. But along the line, you guys become very serious and you realize, okay, we are heading for marriage. I think what Jermaine is saying that from the beginning, you already see that, I can never marry this person. And you still go ahead.
Also,
to
you
date
will
the
know
person.
what will become serious relationship now. It's not called cutting before it becomes a relationship. You guys are first dating. I think it's called cutting.
Me, I cannot date somebody officially that I cannot see a future with marriage.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No,
a lot
it's
of
not
people
possible.
don't see that and they just go into it. A lot of them, they are trying to, for some ladies, his bike steps, he get shirts, he get packs,
or
pack.
he has the money to upgrade my life.
It doesn't
to
make a
where I
lot of
want it
sense to
be.
me. Oh,
See,
she's a lady, she has big nyash. How is that a reason to
Me, I don't
go
do
into
that,
serious
in
4
fact,
years? You know what 4 years
no.
of your life
See,
is?
I've never
I've never
had a
I'm dating you
relationship.
because
Especially
I
because
want
when
to
we're
get married.
younger, I feel like we did a lot of this relationship thing. A lot of us even do relationships
I
so
didn't
that.
date till quite late.
Oh,
so
really?
that's why I feel like I'm in. I don't see. I've never been up
2 years, 1
2
year.
years. Do you understand? But I feel like I'm at a stage now. It's maybe because I'm still in my 20s.
Yeah.
I'm at a stage
I'm still in
now
my
where
20s, please. I'm
I
not
can-
old though.
where I can date for a significant amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to learn. One, I'm learning about myself. Two, I also want. I'm not gonna lie. A part that scares me is I know I have agidi. I won't lie. So I'm trying to learn. Maybe I'll use this relationship to teach me
Yes.
how to learn to be patient, how to
Yes.
learn to be kind, how to
Yes.
learn to not. If something upsets me, silent treatment. Me, if I cut you off, I won't talk to you again. I want to learn all of these things. And then if this relationship leads to marriage, cool. If it doesn't, I know that I would have perfected myself. So when I now meet my husband, I have the quality. I've learned the qualities. Do you understand? Sometimes you have to do, what's that one they call field experience? What's it called? Work experience. Before you can now actually go
IT.
Thank you.
Well, different flocks for different.
different strokes. But me, I cannot enter a relationship.
I
where
can't
don't
enter anything
see,
right now that I don't
can't
see a
enter a
future
relationship
in.
where
I'm sorry.
if I
I
cannot
ain't
marry
got time
the
for
boy.
that because my
I ain't
career
gonna
is
do
already
that.
taking so much time. I mean, look at all of this. You know, so much time. I'm trying to even find myself more because a lot of us also, especially Nigerians, we're dealing with a lot of trauma. A lot of people don't reach where they're meant to reach because they're still held by trauma.
Yeah.
Things that are affected by childhood, maybe how your parents, treated you. Like I said, it's all this love thing, or maybe you are assaulted. So a lot of people, so we have a lot of traumas to get by. I never finished to love myself. Maybe I can't do 4 years of unhealed person that I know that is not going to take me to where I need to go. Especially because when you start to heal yourself, you just start to see the red flags. When you start to do better for yourself, you start to, stop a lot of vices.
I was a mumu.
A lot of the people you would date when you were still scarred will change when you become healed.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because when you're scarred, a reflection of the people you date is the dirt you're in. But once you get out of that dirt and you want better for yourself, you start to attract people that you might likely even marry or like have something serious with.
Yes,
because
now.
you're no more in that place where
you
could use to accept bare minimum.
Yeah,
That's
the
what I'm saying,
toxic
but you're not going to-
relationship.
Accept people talking down on you.
Yeah, but
You
now
know.
everything will just change.
But that's what I'm trying
Everything
to say,
changed.
but
They
I
will
feel
even
like-
leave. They will even leave because then they will know that I can't stand this. This person is too upright. No room for. Because let me tell you
Sloppiness.
one thing about people that don't want to do the work. They don't want you to do the work too. So they like it when two of you are just there in
Both of
that
you are
dirt.
But that's what I just
Oh my
again.
God, this is such a real thing. I feel so
like
relieved.
You won't
after saying
know.
this.
You won't know
Catch up.
until you go through it and
Nah.
realize it's not for you.
Well, that is what the dating is for. By
That's
the
what I'm
time
saying,
you are
you
in
would
the
date
relationship,
now.
Different folk for different folk.
Yeah,
Miss
I can't
Dems, we're sorry,
date
we're not
to
going to
marry.
agree with you on that.
Don't agree with me.
But people that support Miss Dems, please let us know in the
let
comments.
us know.
The next question is love controlling or should it be free? Now, this love, why they talk about, so everyone has to do. No, I'm sorry that I keep bringing, I know it's love in your youth, but I still talking about family and everything because I think it all starts from family love. You can't know how to love your partner if you don't even know how to love. You didn't learn love from your childhood. You're a hateful person. You have so much sadness. You're toxic. You don't know love at all. Love in the essence of it all is love. It's divine.
But you know,
Before you even go to relationship and everything. So sorry before you go. Some parents, if you don't study what they want you to study, they won't love you the way they ought to love you. If you don't act the way they want you to act, they won't love you the way they have to love you. So even to the parents, young parents watching this, love your kids for who they are. Stop controlling them. When you control people, they're not going to give you that. You're just loving them because of what you want to see, not for who they are. And love loves genuinely. I had to just drop that. I'm so sorry that I'm going deep like this. But please, we need to talk about it. I'm tired of all these podcasts in this Lagos where they be talking trash. And I'm calling all of you out. I don't want to call names, but we know them. Leave all this when they do for this podcast where you guys don't say the truth. We're talking about people's personal lives. Let's talk about the real things.
Word.
Mama, hey.
Word,
But yeah, I
word,
agree
word.
with you. I mean, like, see, family really affects a lot, but I also want to just bring it back and say that some people come from the most messed up life and they have the most beautiful love story. It's personality over a lot of things. You cannot keep giving excuses for your bad character. No. So the fact that somebody in your family was a murderer, so you carry gun and go and shoot.
What's your excuse?
Do you understand?
actually?
Nobody
How
has
did
an
we
excuse
get
to be bad in law. I'm telling you because as much Jermaine is saying this thing is true, but some people they use that thing to to justify their nonsense
True.
behaviors, and they
gotta
will
be
bring it
better.
to you on a platter of gold. Stop that. You're not the first person.
This
Yes.
podcast is a therapy session.
Yes, you're not the first
swear.
person that their parents will slap and beat. Is that why
And they
you're
will
beating your
curse,
girlfriend?
Like, just be better and beating your
Are you the
girlfriend.
first person that their
Did you
father
see
will
that
You
beat
want
their
to
mother?
kill her?
Did you see that one on
Are you a
Instablog?
murderer?
That thing, that guy on Instablog that said that back in the day, how he used to learn how to show love was that he would slap his girlfriend.
Can you
He'd beat
imagine?
her up. I said because it's like how
That's
dare
how he
you-
learned
yeah,
how to
that's
love.
how
But
he
that's
learned
what I
how to
was
love.
saying. That
Rubbish.
condition. You see that I did my own. See, I'm the number one podcast host in this
Eh,
Lagos.
wait.
You know why?
Tell them.
I usually do my homework. If you've been watching, see that we started from conditioning. Some people are conditioned. That's why I say it starts from
But that's what I'm
home.
trying to say, that it
You
is
see?
not an
You
excuse.
didn't even know when you went and said what I was saying. It starts from home. That's how you've learned how to
Bro,
love.
that one-
So
Well,
you
that's
need
what
to
I'm trying to
learn
say,
all
that-
these things.
Yes, they need to unlearn it
It's
because
not an excuse.
It's
I agree.
not an excuse. What of people that see? Let me tell you, some people they came from the most. In fact, they left that place to become way better. So nobody, although it's valid for some people, but stop it.
And then
If you
now the
are
question, you guys are trying to say love should not be controlling.
No, love shouldn't be. I thought love should be free.
It should be free.
Love.
Yeah. Wait,
All
oh,
in
everybody
favor of
wait,
love
oh.
should be free. The person should be their self.
Yes, be yourself, but explain what you mean by
But love,
control.
controlling is like
Free.
you want the person, you want to love the
See
person
me?
on how you want it.
See me,
Like-
love should be free. Don't ask any
It
questions.
should be free. You know why it should be free?
Everybody
Because
waits.
now you want to only love the person how you want the person to be.
No,
See
love,
me,
love
don't
should
ask
be free,
question,
but
no.
wait. I want to understand something.
What is it to understand?
Is it that when you're in love, you should be behaving anyhow you want to be?
Yes, you should be free.
When they say free, obviously not behaving anyhow you want to behave, but let the person be themselves. That's just simply
Yeah,
what
be
it is.
yourself.
Be
now.
free enough. Be free enough to control yourself.
Yes.
And now, yeah, I agree. No problem.
I don't think there should be any type of control.
clarity.
Yes.
I needed clarity.
All right,
on
so
that.
now
I
we're
agree.
done with the questions. Time to do rapid trivia games. And
Yeah.
this is like
Oh my
10
God, we're
seconds.
done.
Yeah, we're done.
I'm
we're
so sad.
done.
Why?
Because you're
This
enjoying
was-
yourself. When you
yeah,
enjoy
it
your
was so
podcast, yeah, it was so good. I hope you guys
It
enjoyed
was.
this one. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. This is a bonus question, so Missdemz, you should get it.
Hmm.
What is candy referred to in the UK?
Sweets.
A round of applause for yourself. You got that. You got that. It's called
Yeah, I even
sweets.
thought candy is human being. No. It's
Yeah.
normal candy.
No, candy, like, yes, turn to
Ah.
sweets. Okay. From where was the oldest Valentine message sent from?
Oldest Valentine message.
Yes.
What was it
Nah,
sent from?
question be that.
Earth.
Last chance. Last
Wait,
chance.
since Valentine?
Yes, but like from where?
Rome.
Where was he when he sent it?
Hey.
Heaven.
No. He traveled. It's not the Roman
Last
Empire.
chance. Last chance.
Ru-
Going
Russia.
he was in prison.
Oh.
He
Eh,
sent
where
it
was the
from
prison? Where was the prison? Was it inside
I
Rome?
said from where?
Is it not inside Rome?
How will I know? About how many roses are sent to about how many roses are sent during Valentine's Day each year?
14.
Like, yeah, 14 or 2 dozen.
14 roses each year.
To who?
Your boyfriend not gonna give you past 14. It's only you that will buy
100.
roses. They say for about how many roses are sent each year
Oh,
in the world.
millions.
Oh,
now.
millions of millions.
Give me a digit.
2 million. 1
Mm.
million.
You
Dang.
guys are not even close.
Ten.
50 million.
Ah.
People like love badge.
Madu.
Madu.
Okay, so next we have which country celebrates Valentine's Day on the 11th of each month?
Of
Each
each,
month.
month.
Yes.
Rome.
You like Rome.
Paris.
South Korea.
Isn't that the
Which-
place with the
Opa.
that dictator?
No, that's North
That's
Korea.
North Korea. I don't, mm.
Which country celebrates Valentine during summer?
Rome.
Leave Rome alone. Do you want to
Summer,
go to
during
Rome?
summer.
Yes.
You know it was since Valentine.
Nigeria.
Are we
Every
in summer? We're not
Every
in summer now.
It's Argentina. And finally,
We didn't get anything
Cupid
done.
is the god of love. So who's the goddess of love?
Cupidis. Cupidess.
In Rome,
No,
Greek mythology.
you see now, finally
Venus.
Rome gets it.
It's not Venus.
Goddess of love. It's so easy.
Athena.
What?
You're close.
Augustine.
5, 4,
Cleopatra.
Athens.
2, 1. Aphrodite!
Never ever would I ever have gotten that.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for coming
So
on
why
the
all the trivia
show.
questions tough?
I don't even know. It's always tough on my show. People always
I
complain.
shall go one new.
Sweet. But how do you guys feel? Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Oh, I loved it.
Fun.
I loved it. I wake me up 2 a.m. talking about my man. I'm there. So, yeah.
What about you, missdemz? How do you feel?
You know, I had a good time. It was very lovely. Guys, if I said anything that was controversial, drag Simi.
Guys, if I say it that like it's my opinion, no, it's my opinion. That's what I think.
Drag
And
Simi.
guys, we said what we said. To be
Okay
very
now.
honest. But yeah, we love you guys. Thank you guys for watching the show. Shout out to our sponsors as Classic Timers. And shout out to the young girl who sent us food.
Yes,
We're going to tag you.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you know you like to advertise with the BTS Reality Podcast, send an email to us at BTS Reality Show. Send your proposals.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys for coming on the show. I
You're
wish you guys all the
welcome,
best.
babes.
You're in Lagos now. You've been here for a while. You're doing amazing. You guys go check out her YouTube. Her YouTube is killing
Period.
it.
missdemz on YouTube, guys.
She's
And
so funny.
simianyaa. She's killing it on Instagram.
Period.
She's that girl. She's a host. So
Yes,
book her to host
sir.
your shows as well. The sky is your starting point, girls. You guys are doing amazing. You
Thank
guys are the girls. I'll tell
you.
young girls to belay. And yeah, keep doing what you do.
Yes.
And we're sending you guys all our love from BTS Reality Show.
Woo! Bye.
Bye, guys.
And it's a wrap. See you guys next time.